Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. I am Dua, a consultant clinical psychologist and OCD specialist. So today we'll be talking about how to stay you while loving someone deeply. So it's basically for those people who have lost themselves while loving someone. Okay, so have you ever looked at yourself one day and thought, I love them, but where did I go? You didn't disappear overnight. You didn't suddenly stop being you. It happened slowly, subtly, and almost invisibly. Okay. You adjusted, you compromised, you silenced small needs to keep the peace. You told yourself this is what love is. And maybe no one ever warned you that losing yourself doesn't feel dramatic. It feels like being reasonable, being supported, being understanding. Okay? And today we're talking about how to love deeply without self abandonment, how to stay emotionally connected without shrinking, how to choose intimacy without erasing your identity. And this isn't about being cold, it's not about pushing people away, it's about it's not about being selfish, it's about secure love. Okay? The kind that lets both people exist fully. Okay? So, let's start with why so many people lose themselves in love. Let's name something honestly. Most people don't lose themselves in love because they are weak. They lose themselves because they are attachment driven. From early on, many of us learned love must be earned. Connection can be lost. Safety depends on pleasing. So when love arrives, the nervous system goes into preservation mode. Okay? You start asking, how do I keep this? How do I not mess this up? How do I make sure they don't leave me? And slowly the focus shifts from who am I to who do I need to be. You are the one who have made a lot of compromises. You are the one who is doing a lot of things, who was supportive, who was emotionally available, who was texting, but other person is busy, or he is not texting you first even if you don't message him or her. So it's a dual-way process, and support is really necessary, and respect too. Okay, one thing that I want to share with you is, everyone is unique, everyone is different. Even whenever I apply therapy according to the needs of the client, I apply the techniques. Okay, it's not about like if one therapy is effective for one person, so it will be effective for everyone. You can't generalize it. So same goes for other people as well, and based on their situation as well. So if one thing or one scenario is acceptable in one case, it might not be in another one. Other person's life is totally different. Okay, and the scenario will be totally different. So at times everyone is saying to you, no, your person or your boyfriend or girlfriend shouldn't have any friend on social media, shouldn't have anyone around. No, 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 please don't accept it, and don't lose your love or your people, and just please trust them rather than trusting other people. Okay, because we are connected with a lot of people, and just trust is the foremost thing, so trust them. Okay, don't trust other people. They can manipulate very easily, and if they are jealous, they can do anything very easily. So just trust yourself, trust your person. Okay, so now, so those people, from those who shift from who am I to who do I need to be, This is especially common if you grew up emotionally neglected or praised for being easy or low maintenance, learn that expressing needs caused conflict, have anxious or disorganized attachment patterns. You didn't choose this consciously, your nervous system chose connection over authenticity because at one point in your life, connection meant survival. Now, love versus abandonment. Here is a critical distinction. Compromise is not self abandonment, sacrifice is not self betrayal. The difference lies in frequency, direction, and cost. You are compromising when both people adjust. You still feel respected. You don't feel resentful afterwards. You are self abandoning when you are the only one adjusting. You ignore discomfort repeatedly. You silence needs to avoid conflict. You feel anxious about being too much. You lose touch with what you even want. Self abandonment often sounds like not a big deal. I'll bring it up later. I want to ruin the mood. They didn't mean it. And I'm probably overreacting. And the cost, the resentment, emotional numbness, loss of desire, quiet anger, and feeling unseen even when loved. So, the myth that love requires losing yourself. Many people secretly believe that if I am fully myself, I'll be too much or not enough. So they edit themselves. They soften opinions. They mute emotions. They abandon preferences. They over explain boundaries or stop having them. But here is the truth most people never hear. If love only survives when you shrink, it is insecure love. Real intimacy doesn't ask you to disappear, it asks you to arrive. Love isn't walking on eggshells, performing emotional labor alone, constantly proving your worth. Healthy love expands you, it doesn't require self erasure. And the nervous system behind self loss. Let's talk biology for a moment. When you fear abandonment, your nervous system prioritizes harmony over honesty, attachment over authenticity, safety over self expression, and this is not personality flaw, it's a protective adaptation. But adult love requires a different system: emotional regulation, tolerance for conflict, capacity to stay connected and differentiated, and this is called secure attachment functioning, and it can be learned. Secure attachment is a very good thing, okay? That you're not too attached to that person, you trust them, and that's it, okay? You don't want them all the time with you, or why you are not doing this, or why I'm the only one making compromises. No, 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 no. Always know your self worth first, okay? Then differentiation, the skill that saves love. Differentiation means I can stay emotionally connected without losing myself. It looks like holding your opinion even when it's different, expressing needs without apologizing for them, allowing discomfort without pain, letting someone be disappointed without self blame. Low differentiation says if you are upset, you are done something wrong. And high differentiation says if you are allowed to feel upset, I am allowed to exist. This is not detachment, okay? This is not detachment, this is emotional maturity. And the signs you are loving without losing yourself are, you are staying whole when you don't over explain boundaries, you don't feel guilty for resting, you can say no without panic, you don't monitor their mood constantly, you don't fear abandonment after honest conversations. Love becomes calmer, more spacious, less performative. You stop chasing reassurance because you are no longer abandoning yourself. Now, boundaries are not walls. Let's reframe boundaries. Boundaries are not punishments, they are instructions for connection. And the connection is very necessary in any relationship. In any relationship. Okay? In after that I'll tell you boundaries are not punishments, they are instructions for connection. Okay? The boundaries say this is how to love me well. Okay? And healthy boundaries protect your energy, clarify expectations, reduce resentment, increase respect, and you don't need to justify them. You don't need to convince. You don't need permission. If someone reacts badly to your boundary, they are reacting to loss of access, not harm. Okay, so when you overthink and when you keep on thinking about that person, like for instance, in every second you are thinking about them, like when you're working at home, wherever you are, just thinking about a specific person, this will make you more fall in love with them. Okay, another person might not be thinking about you. Okay, so that is why you are making a lot of compromises. You are the only one who is high in love. Okay, and that creates anxiety in you. Whatever you see in social media, when you see like people would be giving you advice on one thing, and then some advice would be that would be effective in one case and some would be effective in another case. If you're listening to 10 advices, don't think like all of the 10 points are for you. Okay, 7 might be applicable in your case and 3 might not be. Always remember these things. Okay, like for instance, even in diagnostic criteria if we have to diagnose someone, we have a certain number of symptoms. Okay, that a person should have, like for instance 6 symptoms. Okay, for this over this time, a period of months or weeks or like this. But this can be case that a person should not have all of the symptoms. Like for instance, if we have 15 symptoms, the person should have 15 symptoms. No, no, no. So always remember these things first. So now, most important thing, when love feels like anxiety. If love feels tight, fearful, obsessive, unstable, that's not love. That's activation. Okay? Love should feel grounded, safe enough to be honest, emotionally reciprocal, regulating, not dysregulating. Intensity is not intimacy. Anxiety is not passion. Consistency is not boredom. And sometimes what feels boring is actually peace. Okay? Now, reclaiming yourself while staying in love. You don't have to leave love to find yourself. You start by listening to discomfort instead of dismissing it, naming needs before resentment builds, and allowing small conflicts without catastrophe, choosing self respect over self protection. Ask yourself, what am I not saying? What am I tolerating that hurts me? Where am I shrinking? Awareness is the beginning of self return, okay? And love that honors two whole people. Healthy love is not fusion, it's connection between two complete selves. You don't lose yourself in love, you bring yourself into it, and the right love doesn't ask, can you be less? It asks, can you be real? Now, if you have lost yourself in love before, it doesn't mean you failed. It means you adapted. And now, you are learning something new. You are allowed to take up space, have needs, change, be loved without performing. Love does not require your disappearance. The deepest intimacy begins the moment you stop abandoning yourself. So give yourself time. Okay? The more you visualize a person, the more you keep on thinking about that person, the more just you will be falling in love for them. Always remember this thing. Okay? So you can take breaks and you can keep yourself busy, okay? And just know your self-worth first. Okay? Respect and care is the foremost element in love. Okay? If you guys need a therapeutic session, virtually if you want, you guys can connect with me anytime. Just comment me below. I am always available for you. Don't feel alone. Okay? You are not alone. Okay? Don't feel like I'm broken and all. No, no, no. I'm here for you. Okay? Don't feel alone. Just feel supported. Thank you so much for listening to today's video. If you like the video, press the like button, share it with your friends, and comment me below how you like the video, what videos you like the most in future. I'll keep on making more videos. If you guys haven't subscribed my channel, just go and please subscribe it. See you soon in the next video. Till then, take care. Goodbye.